Okay guys, I just wanted to show you this is a ball peen hammer, in fact, that we are starting with. Now I've already started the work a little bit. That's not going to make a whole lot of difference in how this is done, but this will give you, I wanted to show you an idea of how big it was. This is actually an older ball peen hammer I've had laying around. I started on it a while back and got busy with other projects, just never got a chance to finish it. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at as far as the size of hammer, whatnot. Whatever size you choose to work with is what you choose to work with. All I've really done here, guys, is just flattened out the sides a little bit, and I've squared out the ball a little bit, but not much. So there's not a whole lot that's been done to that. You're going to pretty much get to see this from start to finish, but I want to show you this part of it here. I looked around. I don't have any extra junk ball peen hammerheads laying around that I'm not using. So this is what we're going to have to start with. I actually thought I had a couple that were around here, and apparently they have walked off. So I'm going to get the fire started, get this good and hot, and we'll continue on with this. Okay guys, now grip your hammer through the eye here like you see me doing. Give you a good strong grip. Take the cross, the peen of your hammer. Put those lines in it. Hammer them out. Flip it over. Hammer them out again. Now if you notice, it's bowing here, so to keep that from happening, after every time it gets worked, bump down a couple times. That'll also keep the steel from coming out too long. On a word and note, guys, this steel is very thick, very heavy. You're going to have to get it good and hot. If it's too cold, or you try to work too much at once, it will actually start to tear instead of forming like it's supposed to. So the old rule of always strike your iron when it's hot is definitely true in this case. Okay guys, this is after about 8 or 9 heats. You can see that it's widened out considerably. Now, if I wanted to make a broad axe, I'd go ahead and just keep hammering that down, but I don't. I want to make more of a boarding axe style, so to do that, set it here, hammer straight down. And I'll do that about 2 or 3 heats, get it to where I want it. Okay, now we've got a general shape we want. Lengthwise, I want to extend it out a little bit. I want to bring what's called a beard into this, which is a curve right here. So to do that, lay it up on the anvil. Get a good bite with your tongs, because it's going to want to try to move on you. Just hammer over the horn of the anvil. If you don't have an anvil with a horn, you can always set it up like this. Set that hammer on an angle. In fact, in some ways that may actually be preferable depending on how you want to do it. So we'll give that a couple more heats and should be getting close to done. Okay guys, there's the shape of my axe. Now as you can see though, along the top edge there's a little divot. I want to get that out. So I want on this one to have a flat top there. So do that. Same as before. And I'm angling my hammer to continue to stay with that flow of the curve. And that's flatten that back out where I want it. Now I'm going to put a point to this end. And I'm done. Now to bring this to a nice point, just the same as if I was hammering an edge in. Excuse me, I'm starting to get pretty tired here. I'm losing my grip. That should give you kind of the general idea what we're going for there. Well guys, there we go. There's our finished axe. It's ready to be ground now. Finished out of the fire as it is. Axe out of a ball peen hammer. Like I said, I chose to do this one in a more of a boarding axe style. Hence the back spike. It's slightly canted back. They would have actually used that in a boarding scenario as kind of a hook. They could use that as to reach up, grab something, pull themselves up to it, pull a weapon out of the way, whatever. This is actually going to be used tomorrow at the Pirate Festival that I'm going to. Basically a Renaissance Festival only for pirates. It's my one event this year that I'm just going to hang out and have fun. So maybe you'll get some pictures of that up on the website. So you guys can kind of see what that's like. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm not going to really bother too much with doing a review on this because this is just a piece for me. And like I said, I've made a few of these in the past and I know they hold up. I've never had a problem with one of these before. Just keep in mind though guys, when you're working especially the main head part, make sure you've got that just as hot as you can get it. Otherwise it'll actually start to tear in here where it's already kind of socketed. It'll start to tear that steel out and it's ruined once it starts to tear like that. Unless you're pretty proficient at hammer welding, you're not going to fix it, and even then you may not be able to fix it completely. You'll always have a weak spot there. That's a pretty good heavy piece there. So guys, once again, my name's Jason Lowry. I want to thank you for your views, all your support, all your comments, and hope to see you again real soon.